Alright, welcome back to Al's Home Kitchen Pizzeria. Today we're going to use some of the dough balls that we made in my previous video, and we're going to make a pepperoni roll. We're basically going to roll the pizza up before we cook it. So, first thing we're going to do is get one of our dough balls. And you can see those rows really nice being in the fridge for a few days. We're not worried about stretching this one out very much because we're going to flatten it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and just put that down with just a little bit of flour. And then we're going to flatten it out so we can put our pepperoni on it. Alright, so we're going to take the dough that we have and we're just going to basically just flatten it out. Use a little bit of flour as you need if it's sticky. We're not worried about having an edge around it like a normal pizza. We just want to just get it flattened out and spread out a little bit. This might take a little bit of time. Just be patient. It will spread out. Just give it a little time. All right, once you've got it spread out pretty good like that, we're going to grab some pepperoni, and we're going to start a little bit towards this edge, but it's not really important. We're going to put a layer of pepperoni, and then we're going to overlap it, and we're going to put another layer of pepperoni. Now I'm using the larger slices of pepperoni. You can, by all means, you can get the smaller ones and pile it in there however you want. Once you get that there, you're going to grab some cheese. Again, the toppings are up to you. You can put whatever you like in there. I'm just keeping it simple for the video today. So we've got our cheese in there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this end here, and we're just going to flip it up just over top of the first part of the pepperoni. This is not critical. It doesn't matter if you get it exactly right. You just want to get it started there. And then we're going to roll it slowly, kind of making sure that the stuff stays inside until we get it all the way rolled up. And then we want to pull it up so we can see the seam, and then we want to pinch the seam closed. When you get to the ends here, you want to just kind of push down a little bit. What I'll normally do is take a knife and just cut the very end off, just to get rid of the excess dough. And then you're going to fold it in like this, in like that, and then up like that. And then just kind of push it all together. And then we're going to do the same with the other side. It's not absolutely critical that it's completely sealed on the bottom. You want to get it as close as you can, but as long as it's not falling apart open when you put it down, it'll close when it starts cooking. So that's all there is to that right there. Sometimes I'll put just a little bit of slits in the top just to let some air escape so it doesn't get too puffed up. Next, we are going to get our pizza peel. For this, I'm going to use parchment paper because this will sometimes leak pepperoni juice out onto your stone or your peel. So we're going to put it like this. We're going to have our oven preheated to 500 degrees as you saw at the beginning of the video. Steel or a stone is preferable. You can cook it on a baking sheet if you want to. Put this in the oven for roughly 10 to 12 minutes. When you see it get really brown on top, you will be good to go. Alright, so now we're going to take it out of the oven. It's been 10 minutes. And there we go. Okay, you can see how that browned up really nice. You can see why we use the parchment paper. It gets very greasy sometimes. And there you go. Alright, so there you go. There's what it looks like when it's all complete. Enjoy, and make sure you subscribe and like, and watch my future videos for more tips and ideas on how to use pizza dough for creative ideas.